we're live. What is this, Lady Ada?
Hey everybody, and welcome to the Show and Tell Hangout that we do every single week at 7:30 p.m. I'm Lady Ada. With me is Mr. Lady Ada. We got this camera here. We're here at the Adafruit factory in downtown Manhattan, but you are at your home or your work or your maker space, or maybe you're outside in the wilderness and you like have a satellite phone, I don't know, but you want to show off your maker project or your 3D printer or your wearable or your cosplay, whatever it is that you're working on. We'd love to see it. And check out your creativeness. We're going to kick it off with 2 Adafruit team members, and then we will play whatever it is you want to call on people. Mute your mic while you're waiting, because otherwise we get really icky echo effect, so please mute your mic. And then we'll call on you, and then unmute your mic when we call on you.
Okay, first up, Tony D, what you got going on?
While you're waiting, because otherwise we get really icky.
Yeah, so I've got just a quick little thing to talk about. So I like to do a couple live streams every week, and on Fridays I'm doing an in-depth live stream. And this week I've been working on the Raspberry Pi Cat Laser 2.0. So way back, if you remember, almost 3 years ago in September of 2013, the second time I was on Show and Tell, actually, I showed off a laser you could control through a web page. So you'd see an image from a camera, and then you'd click on the image, and it would direct the laser to point there. The idea being you could have it as a cat toy, so you could play with your cat while you're at work or something. So I want to come back and expand on that and redo the project, because I want to make it the cloud cat laser. Everything's got to be cloud today, so I want to make it so that someone on the internet could actually control the laser, and it'll have to be something where there's like a line of people and you only get like a minute or so or something like that. So there's a lot more to it, but I think it'll be interesting. There are also a lot of changes to the hardware itself. I'm going to maybe build it with some simpler components and stuff like that. So check it out. This Friday I'll do another live stream on it. I'm thinking it's going to be at least a 4 or 5 part series for it. So I've just did the first video, and go to youtube.com/Adafruit. You can see the part 1 video for the Cat Laser 2.0 project. So that's all I've got this week.
It's just fun to say, join Tony D for a 5-part series of Cat Laser 2.0. It's a hard sentence to say, but it's worth it. I feel like we've been working towards this for a while.
Exactly, yeah. This is the future we live in now.
Yeah. All right.
All right, thanks, Randy.
Next up, now Pedro. What you got going on?
Hey guys. Yeah, sure. We got a cool kind of space-saving type project. What's cooler than magnets?
Nothing.
3D printing. Yeah. So Phil found this. I think it was like a Kickstarter where somebody had just magnets on a little simple strip. So of course we could 3D print that out really simply, and we have these really cool neodymium magnets in the shop. And in the video that you'll be playing later in the show, we have them using in the fridge, just as space saving. You can stick your bottles onto them. But one thing we forgot to show is you could also use them in your shop, so you could like stick all your most of your tools onto there. And it's just simple foam tape that can hold all these up. So I think it has like a limit of like about 10 pounds that you can hold up. Each bottle weighs like about 3 pounds when it's full of liquid. And just a super easy, practical 3D printing project that you can use in your workshop or in the fridge to save space.
Yeah, and it's customizable too. So if you want to use more or less, you can make it as big as you want. And it doesn't have to be 3D. You can make it out of wood or something too. So it's just a good idea.
Yep.
Simple but effective.
Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for 3D printing projects, or really any projects that someone can make, and then a lot of people see it, and they can say, "Oh yeah, I made this thing." And I don't know if this Kickstarter or maybe I saw it in like a Sky Mall thing. Who knows? But I'm like, hey, yay! This
we used to call this the remakes.
Yeah, we used to say remake.
Maybe we'd see like art or like.
Because sometimes there's designs that you see, but they're just fake designs, and so this was something. Okay, rad. So we'll play that video tonight on Ask an Engineer.
Awesome, thanks.
All right, guys.
Thanks for the update.
All right, next up, Scott, unmute your mic and show us your project. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound great.
Awesome. So what I've got it's called the Hive Touch Synthesizer. This is a touch sensitive, it's actually PCB gold plated. And this has started a couple years ago when I was teaching workshops to teach people soldering, and I wanted to kind of inspire people to make something that they thought was really cool and take home and play a synthesizer. And so about 200 people have made these in my workshops, and 8-year-old kid even did it. It's all surface mount, and we do it with paste, and it's about 2 hours. And so I thought I'd share with you what that looks like. You can see probably higher resolution pictures online. And I've got one here. I've got one here that has a walnut back, and I'll play a little bit for you so you can see what it sounds like. see if I can get get this here. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. So it's sensitive in 3 dimensions. It's polyphonic. It's actually 60 notes. And then at the top section here, these hexagons are laid out in the harmonic relationships. Can you see that? So that's the synthesizer.
This is rad.
Wow,
Well,
that's cool.
email support@adafruit.com and we'll send you out an as seen on the show and tell sticker. And if you want us to post up any information, or if there's places where people can purchase these or go to a workshop, send a link. Just put this part of the email is for Phil, and they'll get it to me, and we can post it up on the blog.
Awesome, thank you.
What are you using to generate the actual chiptune? What microcontroller is doing that?
It's actually analog oscillators.
Okay.
That's neat.
Yeah.
But and the
Yeah,
capacitive
simple.
touch is done by a micro, or is it like a standalone capacitive?
No, it's actually all analog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So no computers needed to program the
No.
chip.
That's right. You know, in the workshop, when you're done soldering, you just start playing it. There wasn't a programming
Oh, that's fun.
hurdle to jump through, so it was super fun, yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay.
You don't have to load up an IDE.
All
That's
right.
nice. Okay.
Lots of resistors. Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Alright. Next up, Richard. How's it going? Unmute your mic and show us your project.
Hey guys, so I meant to show this off yesterday, or actually last week, but didn't quite finish it before the show and tell. But I got a guy who wanted me to mock up a lightsaber for LARP, and this I got it working on the circuit playground. So this is the animations here. So you turn on the switch, and it's going to open like a lightsaber. It even, if you move it, it will kind of make a chirp. Of course, I call this like the 8-bit lightsaber because it's got just the buzzer as noises. It's also using the accelerometer, so when you hit something, it turns green, and then, of course, turn it off, and the lightsaber goes down. But now I've been working on the final one with the better sound effects. I haven't worked in the sensors for this one yet, but I have got all the lighting and sound animations tied into functions. So this will play all the different lighting and sound animations through there, including a couple of hits. This is using Pro Trinket and one of the sound effects boards. And those hits are 3 random ones that it selects every time it does a hit.
That's cool.
So that's what I've been working on the last week or so.
That's great.
That's fantastic. Well, of course, you get to ask seen on the show and tell sticker. You can wrap it around the lightsaber. Every Jedi likes to show that they've been on the show and tell. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Outstanding. That's good stuff. All right. Next up, Rohan. You still there? Rohan Shaw?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, your video's off, but I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm having a bit of trouble. Can you see me now?
No, but we can hear you. Do you want to try to come back, pop off, and join back in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We'll go to Orlando for now, and then we'll pop over to you and see
Right.
how things are going.
Good.
Hey, Orlando. How's it
Hey,
going?
Orlando.
Unmute your mic and show us your project.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
I wanted to show this off last week. We ran out of time, but I've been working on what I'm calling a robot dog. As you can see, it's not a dog yet, but it's still pretty cool. So the main functionality I've been working on is having it follow me around. So I have a custom printed circuit board that I built. It has a couple photodiodes right at the front. So they're positioned in north, south, east, and west. The dog's freaking out at the moment.
Oh, robot dogs.
Yeah. And I have a robot chassis, it's kind of standard one I got from SparkFun. It's a Dagu chassis. And then what's also kind of interesting as well is I have a voice recorder and playback module, and that's the one that plays the marks. So if you guys can hear it.
Yep.
Yeah. And also I have a little piezo sensor here, so if I rub it, as if I'm petting it, it'll bark as well. Yeah. So in order for the follow me action to work, I did a have a couple light drivers. LED driver circuits. So it has a square wave oscillator that gets filtered through a sine wave. It gets amplified, and it drives a transistor, which it drives the LEDs. And I'm using IR LEDs, so when I'm walking around with a light sensor, so the robot dog can follow me, it's not blinding everyone else around me. So you guys will actually be able to see the IR on my computer screen from the computer signal, probably.
Yeah.
Lights. And if I reattach the H bridges to the robot, you should see the wheels move when the light's pointed towards it. And it's really, really close right now, so I can't demonstrate a good follow me action because you'll just get, sorry, you can't see that video.
Oh, yeah.
You'll just get saturated. But if I have a minute, I can just show you a quick video. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we have a few moments.
I'll do
You're all analog electronics. You're just like, I'm just going to use transistors for everything.
Yeah.
We haven't figured out gates yet. That hasn't been invented.
Square. Let me hurry up and find the screen save off screen share. I know how to do this. I've done it before. It's going to be losing now. Darn.
I'll help Rohan on there. It looks like you got screen sharing going around, but there's still no camera. It's really
I like
neat.
how Rohan's got like this
It's a neat effect there.
infinite. Yeah.
Can you see that instructables page?
Yeah, bit the follow me RoboDog.
Yes, ma'am. So this is one of the best follow me action I've had thus far. And this is in my old lab at Vanderbilt University. I was just kind of demoing it. So you can see I'm holding the light sensor circuit, which I call the bit beacon, in my hand. And bit.
Yeah.
Around. Turns corners pretty well. It gets a little, there's a couple things I need to work out, especially when it's indoors, because the light starts to reflect off the walls and such. But still pretty cool.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's got a little bit of that beambot thing, the simplicity of the sensors creates a very organic and advanced seeming behavior.
I really like it. It's the light was really easy. I was thinking about using radio. Light is just so much easier. That's why I like that idea.
A million years ago, I worked with the Sony folks on the Curio, the humanoid robot, and they had the Aibo, of course, and I got a chance to talk to some of the Sony engineers, and when they did the Aibo, the robot dog, it wasn't that great, and at first it was a robot dog, and then they decided to make it a puppy, because puppies are cute when they crash into the wall and fall down. If it's a robot dog, it's like, this is a stupid dog. And so there's
a puppy. It's like, oh, it's adorable. It fell over.
when it collides into a lot of it was just putting floppy ears. So if you ever want to do some really sophisticated stuff, put floppy ears. It's super cute.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm working. I had a little cardboard cutout of a dog.
Yeah. If it's too dog-like, it needs to be smart. But if
it's like a German Shepherd, it's just smart.
Yeah, that dog has a job and it does stuff. But if it's a puppy and it has floppy ears, it's totally okay to crash in the wall. Oh, look, it's just trying to say hello.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's like a human hack.
Yep, I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
With a couple friends, and so we're just kind of going to keep going with it. But thanks for letting me share.
No, I love his robot dog.
And what's funny is you don't hear a lot about robot cats, because like even robot cats can't be bothered.
No, because they don't do anything. They're just like
robot cat just sits there.
Yeah, just sits there.
So okay, well, email support@adafruit.com, and we will send your robot dog a sticker. And I think Rohan, your video still isn't coming in, so you want to try next week? And I think he's
gone.
He's gone. Okay. All right. Well, we'll be doing show and tell in just a few minutes. Thank you everyone who was on the show and tell.
Yeah, Ask Engineers next.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Pedro. And thank you, Orlando and the Robot Dog.
Don't forget, get stickers.
Yeah, we'll be here next week. If you're on the show and tell, email support@adafruit.com, and we will send you a sticker. Okay?
All right.
Oh, Scott, could you play us out with your... Oh, you'll have to unmute your mic. Normally we have C. Scott playing us out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Always playing our song. All right. We'll see everybody next week. Yay!